6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. My name is Daljit. Welcome to the show.
Hey guys, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are well. Am I missing some lights? I think I might have screwed up because man, these last couple of days, when it comes to doing content for Football Manager, they have not been good days. Because I had issues with both my computers. Like, I've got two computers, one I use for streaming, one I use for playing the game Football Manager. Of course, when you have two computers, you got twice as many problems, right? So, to cut a long story short, the whole of yesterday I had problems with, I had a BSOD, which is a blue screen of death, right, on one machine. That was easy to fix. The other problem was a BIOS problem, but that was a bit more complicated because, I didn't get a screen. I didn't get a BIOS screen at all. I was like, there's no BIOS screen on the other machine. So I had to get the other computer looking into the monitor. So it's really complicated setup just to set it up, right? And then the end, I was thinking maybe the CMOS battery. That's when I have to call in technical help, right? So technical help they spent a lot of time. They tried to fix it yesterday. Then after that, it came back again and the guys went, oh shit, there's something else. So they came back in again. So there's not been any video content. Right, normally I have a video for you guys, right, on Thursdays. Tonight there's no video. So I was so annoyed. The thing is, we're going to be doing something today, right? So there are two things we're doing today, okay? So one of these is going to be, interestingly enough, a challenge I issue to you. Yes, to you. So if you got all your faithful followers of the channel, and those guys on Discord especially, the challenge for you. For the rest of you, if you don't have access to the Discord channel, the tactics is also available, but I'll get to that very soon. Once again, guys, welcome to the stream. This is the Journeyman Challenge. Yesterday, we did our Bring Your Tactics. Plenty of new people, new faces, plenty of quiet faces as well. Lots of people showed up, as they said. Almost 100 people were watching the stream yesterday. And very quiet. So don't worry, if you want to be a lurker, be a lurker. No one's gonna. I'm happy you're just here. But if you want to participate, if you want me to help you with the tactics, of course, you just have to drop in your tactics into the public Dropbox folder, which opens usually an hour after the stream, and we'll take a look at the tactics. But on regular days, we do a Journeyman Challenge. When sometimes I have twists in my Journeyman Challenge. Now, right now, we have this Journeyman Challenge where I started in Palermo working for the Sicilian Mafia. Yes, it's Mafia team. And then we had to run away because the forces of justice came down hard on us, and then we ended up fleeing to Birmingham. Birmingham offered us a job. What we didn't know was that there was going to be a all-out triad war between them and the Chinese, and the guys who owned half the club. So there was a takeover battle, and we had to flee Birmingham. So we ended up in Napoli with the Camorra. And right now we're there. We just ended the season where we are into the Champions League for the first time. Yes, we took over and the club was battling against relegation. So there's another Sam Allardyce kind of story there as well, right? We've been battling relegation all that time. So yes, that is the main gist of what we're doing. So we're going to get to that very, very soon. Now, because I wasn't able to edit a video today, you guys are going to be part of the show as well for the next show that goes out. Because I'm going to have to edit that portion down while I'm talking about it. So we'll live stream that right now. And I'll explain what I have in store for you guys. Huh? You sound like Jabba the Hutt. What is going on, man? That is odd. 24-hour later meme? How can the sound be bad? Oh my goodness, this is terrible, man. What happened to the mic? Don't tell me. I know I had problems, but this can't be it, man. This is funny. No, it's not for me. Wait, where did the audio go wrong? The audio sounds evil? Oh.
Now, how does the audio sound? I think someone accidentally pressed the FX the FX, right? Did I sound, now do I sound evil? I can't listen. My headset just went bonkers as well. All right. I think it should be fine now. Right. Let me think. Yeah, let's see now. Mixer. Turn off the... I know. I'm waiting to... Nah, I think they played a cruel trick on me just before they left. They hit the FX button.
For me, this is the FX button, right?
So just before they left, they must have pressed the FX button before they left out just to see whether I'd have fun. Thanks, guys. Anyway, okay, guys. So thank you for popping in today's show. But this is part of a double show. It's 2 shows in one because, you know, you heard the FX affected me. I'm not going to repeat myself. Okay, I've got a challenge for all of you. Okay, this is a challenge. Okay. Now, thinking about Football Manager is this, right? When we play Football Manager, we're all trying to try out new systems, try all kinds of things, right? So that's the challenge for most people. Understanding new tactical systems, sometimes what changes should I make? Or even whether a tactic is good or bad. Okay, I'm not here to explain to you guys about how you want to exploit match engine flaws. That, of course, you know, we learn on the way. But today, I have a challenge for all of you. The challenge is very simple. Try and do better than me. That's it. You got 1 season to do it. And each episode of this game, there will be a team that we take over. All right. I will do the legwork. The in-game editor is disabled, right? The transfers are done. There are no transfers, basically. I don't do any transfers. Where we need to add staff, we add staff, but we don't fire all the staff just for the sake of bringing the youth in. That can happen later if you want to. I am not allowed to make any signings, but you can, right? I will create a tactic. From that tactic, you are using the same tactic I'm using, right? But along the way, you might want to make changes to that tactic. That's up to you. You may want to change the opposition instructions because you can't stand opposition instructions. That's up to you, right? You may not even like the set piece creators. You want to change them? That's up to you again. But all those things have been done for you. And I've also set up the training for the entire season, but I've not individually assigned roles for the players. That too is up to you. So all you got to do is do better than me. So the challenge is going to be with a tactical system with different teams. We're going to start off first up with this team, Leicester City. And I've already started it off. So you're all going to start on the 30th of July. So you're going to get a game loaded. It'll be Leicester for Stream Challenge 4312. Right? On the guys on Discord, you will be able to go to the folder here, the Discord folder. You'll see the Stream Challenge here and you see the file here. Okay. Now, for the rest of you who are not members of the Discord, don't worry, this tactic is also available inside the Dropbox folder. And if you want to do it with the same team, it's quite easy. All right. So I'm going to explain the tactic to you guys very quickly. So that if you want to play, I know some of you love the 4312, right? And some of you don't. And my problem is I want to play with multiple tactical systems on the stream because that's what I normally do with my own saves. And because I'm streaming and I'm using one tactic, it gets very boring. So the only way around it was to think of a new way of approaching this. So this is my new way. So this is the tactical system. You'll find this in the Dropbox folder. Okay, now let me run through everything first. First up, let's talk about opposition instructions. Wow, we've gone Oppo instructions straight away. I'm a huge opposition instructions player, right? I don't use strap inside, I don't use strap outside. I use these instructions instead. Now, because I'm playing a narrow system, I don't want too many players going down the flanks, getting easy chances to drop in crosses. So whenever there's a fullback and a wingback, I'm forcing them inside, basically showing them to their left foot. If they're on the right flank, I show them to the left foot. If they're on a fullback on the left flank, I show them on the right foot. Now, as far as central defenders are concerned, because we've got 3 players up top, right? So we're going to tell them to trigger the press whenever central defenders have an issue. So if you see a back three system, they'll do it to all the three players. Now you could also set it to the goalkeeper. I probably would. So then we've got wingbacks. Now wingbacks as well, but wingbacks are different. They're in back three system, right? So normally you see like 5-3-2 with wingbacks. Problem with those systems is you don't want them to pass inside because that's where all the players are. So we tell them to stay wide. So we try and show them outside. So what we're trying to tell those wingbacks is try and beat us with the dribble. Come on, I'm giving you the flank. Come on, come on, come on. That's what you're trying to do, right? So we do that to the wingbacks. Now with the DMs, I'm not a big fan of the solo DM, the anchor man, the deep lying playmaker in the 4-3-3. If you can take him out of the equation, teams have a harder time building up play from the back. So we tight mark him, trigger the press on him, hard tackle him, and show him onto the weaker foot. We're basically doing a Monty. Okay, so we're doing a full Monty on this guy. Then we've got double DM systems, we hard tackle them. So any central midfielder, we tackle them. So hard tackle them all the time. We avoid tight marking because you need tight mark central midfielders. You tend to pull yourself out of position. Then with wingers, we want them to drop crosses. Right? We don't want them to come inside. We don't want them to cut inside because these players in the far more advanced positions are more dangerous when they cut inside. So we just want them to stay on the flanks and try and drop in crosses because if you couldn't do it early, then you might as well let them get down the flanks and try and cross the ball because by then you're depending on, winning headers. But don't forget, you got the stop crosses, right? So you can expect your wider players to try and help you come back and defend against those crosses. All right, so you're inviting them to cross, but you're making it harder as well at the same time. Now here, with the same thing with these wingers, we're going to tell them to show onto the right foot and show onto the left foot, right? So this is what we're going to do with them. Now, as far as strikers are concerned, easiest thing to do with the strikers, put them on the weak foot. That's it. Okay, so these are the opposition instructions. These are universal. You don't change them ever again. They're in the game, but now this is how I've set it up for you in the save, right? If you want to drop all this and use something else, that's your choice. But this is, again, is a challenge. Your goal is to try and beat how I perform. And we're both doing it at about the same time. Let's talk about the tactic. The tactic is a 4-3-1-2. I'm playing it at attacking mentality. Your choice, if you want to change. The idea here is to play a 4-3-1-2. Now this 4-3-1-2, okay, I'm going to use this 4-3-1-2. I'm not making any changes to it. Right? I'm going to use this 4-3-1-2 throughout the whole season. I might make changes to team instructions for different games, right? Now here, let's start with the let's start with the guys. Why does it have to do this? Come on, guys. There, SI. So I've got take more risk, dribble more on both of them because I want them to continually try to break the offside trap. Okay, so both of them, except only one is marking tight, the other one isn't. The AP here on support has been told to pass it shorter, dribble more, and close down more. All right. Then actually, what we're gonna do. I'm not going to change this. I'm leaving it for you guys. All right, you want to change the PIs on this? It's up to you. Here we've got roam from position, no PIs here. Mark tighter on this guy, but no mark tighter on this guy. If you want to add mark tighter to him, by all means, go ahead. That's your choice. Wingbacks, take Furies, mark tighter. No mark tighter on this guy. Then we've got here dribble more, here no dribble more, and sweeper keeper. So this is the tactic that I've created, right? Now, generally when I play these kind of systems, what I normally do with this player is I usually tell him to, well, this guy's just going to go up and down. If he was a Mazzala, we might try something different, but he's just going to go up and down. This guy is a ball-winning midfielder. Why have I gone with a ball-winning midfielder? This is a front foot attacking system. It's not a sit behind mid-block and, try and win the ball. The moment you play a ball-winning midfielder, he's going to try and win the ball in the opposition half, right? So he's going to be trying to win the ball over here. So we've got all these set up. Why box to box? Could you go Mazzala? Of course you can. If you go Mazzala, what you're going to have is a very proactive crossing flank, right? Because this guy's going to go to the half space. There'll be space opening up here, right? So the question is, do you want to take the chance? Of course, you could go with the Mazzala. Mazzala works well as well in this system, but this is the tactic that's going to come with the system. So it's up to you if you want to make small changes. Why have I gone with pass into space? Remember, these two have been told to dribble more, take more risks. That's why. Because I want them to continually try to break the offside trap. Then at the back, we've got not max pressing, but much higher defensive line, step up, more stop cross, and prevent short goalkeeper distribution. Some of you, so I might play this way against teams that are weaker than me. Against teams that are stronger than me, I might do this, right? And I might remove this. And I might remove this. Because I might not want to counter press against Liverpool, Manchester City, right? But against teams that are the same as my team, I might go counter press, and then I might step up more because I want to put more pressure on them. So this is the setup of the tactical system. Now, our saves all start at the same time because I didn't I didn't do anything crazy. So all the saves have started roughly at the same time. All right. We've all got, I'm going to only have this one friendly to watch and play, right? And then the season starts. So your challenge is the same as mine. Try and see how far you can go with a 4-3-1-2, right? And to see how far you get. And then in a week's time, we'll do another show, right? We'll talk about the results, how I've done. And then on the guys on Discord, of course, on Discord, we have a section, right? Like here we have these, you can post it anywhere. You can create a new thread under my personal FM, right? There are a lot of threads there right now. And then if you want to share how you've done, if you've done really well and you don't want to tell me a long story, then you can also do it in the success stories. If you've got any questions and you got some questions about a tactic or whatever, or challenges, you can also post it there. So that is my challenge to you guys. It's a stream challenge, right? It's a two-way thing. We might do a live stream next week where we look at the tactical system one more time, right? And then we talk about it because I'll tell you this much. I love the 4-3-1-2. The 4-3-1-2 is a lot of fun to play because them boys in front, they love scoring the goals. Now, interestingly enough, the variations are possible in this tactic. And I'm not saying that you can't vary the roles and duties or the PIs or even anything else. But we're all going to start at the same time. Let's see where we end up, whether that version is the best version or there could be a better version out there. I don't pretend to be the best at tactics because I think within the community right now, there are plenty of you out there who are just as good and even better than me. All right, guys, that was the whole show that's supposed to go out tonight. Because I've had so many crashes lately, right? So I had to come out and I have to do this. Man, this is so much. I had a whole show plan around this, and I was going to do it. And now I have to do it a different way. Right? I had to go and change the whole approach for the show because of the problems I was having with the computer. Right? So that is going to be interesting because I want you guys, if you guys are keen, of course. If you guys are not keen, then it's entirely up to you. Anyway, here we have Napoli. This was our close horse race finish last season. And we done pretty well, right? As far as we are concerned. So let's talk about our form last season because I want to break it up. Because I want to analyze our season. I want to see where we were strong, where we were weak. Normally I do this, right? I combine this. I look at home and away. So last season at home, we lost 4 times. We won 11 games at home. Away, we won 12 games. Guys, our home and our away record is almost identical. No, 30. We had 38. We had how many points away from home? 1 drawn, lost, 4 against 1. I mean, they don't give you the points, right? Home and away. So we did okay. I mean, I'm looking at how we did. There's not much difference between the two. We had 36, 37, 38, 39 points away from home. 33, 37. We had more points away from home than we had home. I had a funny feeling last season our away record was quite good. Looking at how we finished the season, we finished really strong, right? This is thanks to the patch does make the game a lot easier. It does make the game a lot easier. I'm not knocking the patch. I mean, I know that there are certain, there are definitely issues with the patch. I'm not going to sit down here and pretend there are no issues. There are issues. Sometimes the defenders step up a bit prematurely. That has got to do with the fact whether or not you're using a DM or not. That's it. Okay, and how close the DM, what role you're using. Some roles, they step up like they're super glued to that spot. Right, the DM moves, they move with him. So it's a bit of an issue at the moment. But I mean, everybody's used. A lot of people seem to be happy. I'm okay. I'm not saying it's a major match engine flaw, but there's nothing wrong with corners and set pieces. It's just too easy. Yeah. So this is how we did last season. As you can see, at home 4 wins in a row at home. This was all on, I mean, none of these matches are played offline, right? We play them every single match on stream. And then away from home, we had to play Juventus. We drew against them. We beat Frosinone. At home, we drew to Salento. We lost to Inter in the Coppa Italia semi-final first leg. And then away from home, we beat Udinese. This was a massive win for us, Atalanta. This 1-0 win was huge, right? Away from home. Then we beat Lazio away from home. These were 2 big wins for us. So I think on the basis of those performances, I'm looking at my goals per game. 1.87 is pretty solid. Our expected goal, I mean, I do a lot of attacking. That's my style, right? I attack a lot. I might concede a few goals now and then. Something I can accept. In terms of our performance numbers, I think that looking at how our pitch tilt looks for the season, it's pretty even. I'm not going to complain. I mean, it's nice to be in this zone where you're playing that kind of a game where you... these positions are normally common for camping systems. You know, you have 70% possession. Even if you have 70% possession, right? It's a question of how many passes you can... This is not a function of possession. This is a function of passes. How many passes can you allow the opposition? And how many passes do you have in the opponent's third? This just tells you whether you are the sort of team that passes a lot. Now, one thing about us, our attacks are very direct, right? We don't spend a lot of time moving the ball around, looking for probing. I don't have work ball into box. If I have work ball into box, chances are I'll be in this zone. I don't use work ball into box. Our attacks are very, very rapid and we get into the box. So I'm pretty happy with where we are here because, you know, it's in line with the style of play that we're using. Okay. And then if I'm looking at our XG table, like, again here, this is a fantastic performance, right? XG, this is expected goals against. On this basis and this basis alone, Murray got his contract extended. This tells you this is fantastic. The 2 teams that have phenomenal performances are the goalkeepers, Inter, Napoli, and Entola. Right, all of them at fantastic points. I mean, and then looking at our performances in terms of scoring goals, yeah, we expected goals. This just tells you how, I mean, this, I don't look at this like, okay, one thing about this expected goals, right, for me, right, is not a measure of goals though. It's oddly enough, it's a measure of quality of your chances. So in terms of creating good quality chances, Juventus leads the league, right? They made a lot of good quality chances. 91.7 just means that they got into better goal scoring positions more often than other teams. And they finished it much better. That's what this number tells us. 65.8 tells us we got into, like, you know, I mean, the difference is, in a nutshell, I created 66 goal scoring chances, good goal scoring chances last season. They created 92 goal scoring chances. This is how I read it, right? Okay. Now, of course, this can also be like things like maybe you have lots of shots, and sometimes your XG can be quite high, right? You can have 4 XG, but you have like 30 shots at goal, and then doesn't matter. So I'm very careful with this, interpreting these numbers, because at the end of the day, you still want to look at things like, you want to go into your games and get familiar with your XG map. Like for example here, okay, okay, thank you, no XG. Okay, it's loading, it takes a while, doesn't it? Okay, what I like to do is I come in here and I look at this. This tells me a lot more. Right, okay, I look at this and I go like, okay, this is one very good goal scoring chance. This is not bad. It's about anything that's 0.2, I'm happy, right? So we created one clear-cut chance here, another one here. This is a very good goal scoring chance, about 0.25, that's good. This is another one that's 0.2. This is another 0.25, that's not too bad. So we got quite a number of very good chances. I mean, of course, you can always come in here, right? And you can come into side here and then look at this. And this tells us that we have one clear-cut chance. But I am happier if I look at the XG map, right? The XG map tells me something else. So this shot's not really very helpful. You know, like, okay, you can see, we got push. This is Miguel Gutierrez, wing back, out of like accuracy, not one of his strong points. Tobias Gullikson, Gautier Ott. Yeah, some of the at least not one player is doing a lot of these nonsense, but most of the shots you can see, like, okay, not too bad. Okay, I mean, this is just where the shots ended up. But I'm more interested. What I'm always more interested in is that XG map, right? So that's what XG story, right? So against Atalanta, this was a very tough match for us. We again here you can see this is Atalanta. One good chance, but look at us. Right, this is a very good 0.2, right? There's another one here. And this is decent. It's like 0.15, 0.12 actually. Right, so 0.12, this is 0. I don't know, this is not 0.55. It's going to be 0.34 to 0.55, was 0.2. So these are good chances that we created. So even though the XG wasn't high, we created at least two decent goal scoring opportunities. This tells me I had better individual high quality chances. Okay, so what we know is that our system is pretty solid. Okay, we can create, in fact, the highest we've had is 6 clear goal scoring chances with this tactic, right? Okay, so what we have plans now is we sent out players, we're scouting them right now. We are adding a couple of players to our squad. So I think we did this the last time around, right? We came in here, we uploaded the file. These are the Shadow Strikers. Okay, let's modify date. Okay, 7th of March. Shadow Strikers. So we're looking for a whole new bunch of extra special Shadow Strikers. Okay, so we'll remove this, default we need because the league. Okay, then we got all these players, and then we are looking for players with at least select chance creation, right? Select greater than 0.5. And then we got all these players now, right? So quite a number of players are here. So we're gonna slowly our scouts are out. So we got, these are the guys, right, who can score goals. So something else is happening. Oh yeah, I put defensive action. Okay, so we sent our scouts out, right? So Luis Carbonell. Oh, that's not too bad. India River de Sea. So I haven't scouted him. So we're gonna go use that name. Come in here. We send a scout. We have scouting going on. We can see scout priority. So these are all the players currently being scouted, right? Okay, so we got all these players. There are quite a number of players that we need. We're just waiting for the reports to come. So some of the numbers on the last show we did this. So we got this Bramante. The goal is we ain't gonna settle for any player that's a pace of 12 or 13, right? We know that with our system, we attack very quickly. And then we have been doing things like play out we've been using pass into space, but not all the way, right? So the Atalanta game was key. Remember the Atalanta game? I started the game without pass into space. Then I triggered pass into space. We scored the goal and I removed pass into space immediately, right? We scored a goal and we locked up again. What was I doing? I was doing what Liverpool sometimes do, right? Sometimes Liverpool, you notice the Liverpool players, they don't play the ball into space. They play to feet, right? All the players turn their backs and then they wait for the ball, right? And sometimes Liverpool plays the ball into space. When you want to trigger, like suddenly they want to do a lot of their faster transitions. You see Liverpool playing all the balls into space. It's exactly the same thing as in right now with Football Manager, especially after the 60th minute mark. Players get very tired. So that's when some of the best moments to hit the pass into space magical switch happens then, especially if your players are fitter, right? So you bring on players that have got good conditioning. That's the perfect time to hit pass into space, man. So Andy, you've had a great season in Football Manager. Well done. You guys all having good fun, right? With football. I mean, okay, like, you know, there are bugs. I mean, the UI bugs are still there. Some of them. Okay, this guy is not worth it. I mean, he's not bad, but I don't like low anticipation and concentration in any final third player. Right? That's the way I play the game. Oh, guys, we make a lot of money from free signings, right? I laugh though because that's what I keep doing. I mean, look at this guy. How many goals he scored for us? 21 goals out of 36 matches, right? Career stats. Got it for free. Now I want to sell him off because that's what we're doing. Buying and flipping. We're buying and flipping. Yeah. So we got Andor Tom. He's going to go to Verona. I mean, it's a pity. Okay. But yeah, he's going to go. I mean, he's not bad, but I didn't give him a new contract because Like his personality, fickle. I'm not interested in keeping him. I'm not even gonna bother mentoring players now, right? Because I find that it's faster for me to bring in a player, and then he's already got the right personality. It just takes us 6 months to get him ready for the season. That's it. That's fast. You already had a good go. Okay, good. I like it. I started a save with Leicester today. I wanted Crystal Palace, but I took Leicester. The only problem with Leicester is the half the team is contract expiring. Nobody wants to extend. Aha. You know what's the challenge with those kind of saves? If they don't want to, okay, I don't worry when players want to extend, because that's the modern game right now, right? A lot of players want to see out their contracts. They want to leave for better packages. So, like what we had at Napoli, right? I also did the same thing. I just didn't extend like half the team's contracts. I just let them go. Why? Because I dropped the wages, right? And then I can find cheaper players. You can always find cheaper players in this game, man. You're a big Burnley fan and you're managing Leicester. Something's wrong with that picture. No? You love going full press out of 60 minutes, contain against bigger teams and hit. Yeah, exactly. That's how you should be playing right now for Football Manager. Football Manager right now for FM23 is really easy to play though. It's super easy. All you gotta do is learn how to control the game in the first 40 minutes. Right? First 40 minutes, just control. Just be patient. I mean, then you want to hit in the last 10 minutes of the first half, go for it. And then after that second half is when you really let it go. I mean, go for it. Oh, okay, this guy Luis Moreno, right? Okay, this guy could be one of the players that we get. I know his concentration level is low, but I'm after this. But yes, we have to retrain him. No? The only problem is he's Mexicano, right? Yeah. And his personality is, oh man, mercenary. Bustthenet Shifchi. Okay, this guy maybe, but he's not very good at finding the back of the net. So this is one of the players that popped up here. Shifchi, I think. Is he here? Let's see. I remember seeing that name. Was he here? No, this guy is not here. There, our player Norman Bogart is one of the top players, right? You can see this here. Bogart list. This is our player, Norman Bogart, right? Right. So we can see how he ranks, no? So in terms of his chance creation, scoring efficiency, not that fantastic, 0.786. So if we get a player, right, he's gonna have to be better than him. There are loads of players above him. This is where he is, and everybody else is above his head, right? He creates a lot of chances, 0.8. But in terms of creation, right, he's not bad. Because we definitely want a player who can create chances. So any player that's 0.898, this higher than this is somebody that we want to consider. This just means that this guy is, this number here just means that he's so efficient. Okay, for me, chance creation, right? Anything greater than 1 is a good value. Okay? Anything lower than 1 is, if it's 0.9, it's like, okay, it's like saying like, you get XG 9, score 9. That's it. That's what it means, no? You're so, okay, as far as I'm concerned. But if you can get like 1 and like this, I'm probably not, he doesn't beat Norman, okay? So who are the ones that beat Norman? Okay, so what we're going to do is take 0.895 as the chance creation score. Come in here. This chance creation score is 0.5, right? So what we're going to do is add, oh, shish kebabs. Okay, chance creation score. And put in 0.89. Okay, and I tell you, the whole list is going to be he's going to be so short now. Okay, so this is Norman. Hey, where did Norman go? What happened to my Norman? 0.89, okay, 0.85. Apparently, he doesn't agree with that. Norman is here. Okay, I got it wrong. 8596. See, we're paying a lot of money to Norman compared to the rest, right? So we got Luca De Andrea, Alexandra Popescu. So these are players. Leandra Pop is not bad as well. He's in Serie A. Okay. All right, but he doesn't finish. He's not as good at finishing. So the ones that we are looking at is probably going to be these guys lah. Sergio Calvo and Doran. I think we are scouting him. Bustthenet Shifchi is okay, but finishing, I mean, he's probably going to be okay at creating tries, likes the round keeper, dictates tempo, knocks ball, tries to play, tries tricks. Does he have a dirtiness rating? Yeah, he has a dirtiness rating. I mean, this player, if he has a dirtiness rating, it just means that he's more than happy to commit technical fouls. No. Otherwise, a defensive midfielder first and foremost. Playing him high up the pitch, he may not be that prolific. But the problem is this: getting to the area and scoring is not one of his strong suits. Yeah, okay. Let's not get too greedy. Yeah, we're not signing that many players. Decline. I never talk to players. I never talk. I mean, you've been to all my streams, right? The only time I've actually talked to a player is like if it's Danny Turner. Like, the great players in my team, right? Who score like so many goals and they're young and a superstar. I mean, I'm not superstars, but they have to be really, really good before I entertain them. Yeah, I know. I should be treating each player equally. I don't do that in the game. Sorry. That's not how I play. I just play. I just have fun. That's all. You need a target man understudy for my main striker. Oh, cool. You playing a 4-2-4? Yeah, you can buy players for cheap. Or you get. So the Leicester City save that is available for all of you, it's got a tactic inside. It's a 4-3-1-2. It's already there. All you got to do is just go have fun. Yeah. I might make it available to everybody. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, man. Hey, Tiger Tails, I don't know if that was the manager in question. No, did you see my message on Discord? Because your message disappeared, man, after that. I don't know what happened to your not message, no? Because I saw it, then suddenly I didn't see it anymore. So maybe you deleted the message or something. I didn't see the message again. Yeah. So I was thinking if you're looking at a not, and I wasn't sure which year and which manager as well. So I was like, oh God, which manager? Because I know, I understand tactical replications is a thing for people. I think understanding football makes Football Manager easier. So this is the reason why I do recommend trying to replicate some teams. Even though you may not get it right, I still say you should try, because if you can try to replicate those tactical systems, then what's going to happen is chances are you will get better at the game. Yeah. Okay, we're going to offer contracts only to these guys, right? So, wait, hold on. This guy, 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 this guy. Remember, all the coaches we are firing all the coaches. I mean, some of them, I have no choice. We ended up accidentally letting them under 20s, under 18s performance analysts, under 20, and then under 18s. Because I'm not bothered with all these guys. Okay, done. Go and delegate all the no. But the other coaches, I'm not interested. Yeah, we're gonna fire all of them anyway. So these guys, let's look at him. Coach report. Probably not. Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have what it takes. So all these three set for release. When's the contract expiring? Contract expires. Yeah, set for release. Okay. Set for release. Set for release. Okay, all. Yeah, we only want players with good personalities. That's it. Oh, okay. All right. No worries. You deleted the message from Discord. Okay. No worries. That's what I thought. I thought the message went like damn fast. No? I saw your message and I responded as quickly as I could. I saw the message. I thought it was a valid one. Then I thought, put it in for you. Because I think whenever we want to do a replication, we start from somewhere, right? And Total Football Analysis, Coach's Voice, these are all very good sites to go to because there's a lot of discussions. I think that's a good way to start. Decline. Serie A award winners. I don't think any of these players. Gautier odd. Our Gautier is leaving the club. The traitor. Discuss new contract with agent. He doesn't want to leave. He wants to leave the club. Okay, we got Champions League. He wants to leave. He can leave. You know what? Sometimes something I find very, very funny in this game. I laughed so many times when this happened. The guy doesn't want to extend his contract, at least our club, right? Then he goes to another club, which is not going for the Champions League. So in the end, I think we dodged the bullet because apparently this guy doesn't want to play at top flight football. You need to produce my own players from your team. Yep. Okay. Got that. That's some of the best kind of saves, which is how this save started with Palermo became at Birmingham. Now we have to do it with Napoli, right? But we have to get the financial situation in order first. So that's what we're doing here. We're improving their overall balance. I only start these youth saves once I can get this number to a healthy number. Otherwise, we end up in trouble. Yeah, so I always do this because you want to have very good cash flow before you think of youth development. Otherwise, you're gonna struggle keeping the boys as well. Lucas Carbonell, no, let's see it. Don't waste our time. Oh, I tell you something, right? We might end up with a dilemma, no? A dilemma. Gautier Ott created how many goals for us last season? Almost. I mean, he was directly responsible for what? How many goals last season? 30? Quite a lot, no? Directly responsible for how many goals? 13? Yeah, 37 goals last season. 37 goals this guy was responsible for. Started slow, right? And then he took flight. Prika also, another one, right? When is his contract expiring? 34. I'm not sure about him. Transfer status, another one that we're going to transfer list, okay? All right, so let's just do everybody transfer list, okay? I love this kind of saves, bro. Prika is going transfer. No, man, come on. You got to be joking me. I want 3 million. I don't want 1.9 million. So, So tell me more about your saves. You better show his face in Naples again. Oh, the Gautier Ott. Yeah, Gautier Ott is in trouble. We're putting the hit squad out for him. Right. He ever shows his face in Naples again, he's gone. He's a finito. Finito. God, bloody traitor. I mean, it's not like, it's not like we were the richest club at that point, right? We were down, poor, relegation zone. We got out. All 3 goalkeepers in Leicester save our bet. Yep. Not one of them is good. I mean, you can bring in anyone if you want. You want to add a goalkeeper, right? I, on the other hand, I'm not allowed to change anybody. I have to keep what? I have to use what's there. I might not do as well as you guys. Yeah. I might struggle, man. Yeah. I think the tactic, the 4-3-1, one of the reasons why I wanted to start with the 4-3-1-2 is, guys, the 4-3-1-2 is quite strong. They're more good. They're not even, okay, I'm sorry, I take everything back. He's not that good. Okay, he's not really a ball winner, right? Yeah, are we buffering a lot right now? Hopefully not, right? Okay. This guy is not much of a ball winner, right? So we can't expect him to win the ball a lot. And then off the ball, not so good. So I probably am going to remove from shot. He looks cheap. He looks good, right? And his name is Wendy. Exactly. I don't think we can use him. Jose Galard, okay, he's not bad. He's not fast. Okay, I like to have fullbacks who are actually fast, have some crossing. Okay. He's not better than any of our fullbacks. So we're going to remove him from our short list. Thank you very much. I mean, he must have had some good numbers for us to want to scout him, right? Several staff members have signed new deals. Okay, that's good. 2 staff members signed new deals. Good. Spala signs new deal. Training schedule for... the more you see this means we start just for fun. Huh? We torture the team, the first thing they do. We just do this. We show cause. Pre-season, we show cause. Welcome to pre-season. Light? No, we don't do light. We only do heavy. Okay. Evil laugh comes out. Yeah, now I can use the FX, right? Bloody the guys who came to sort out my computer must have accidentally pressed the FX button before leaving me to what in the world is going on with my FX? Okay, I will sort the rest out once the fixtures out. This is too early. I just wanted to make sure that they get tortured the first week of training. I'm not even bothering with the youth team. You know that, right? This save, until we get into, I mean, we are journeyman save, right? So journeyman saves normally, we did the whole building, laying the foundations at Birmingham and everything else. But then we had to flee, get out there in a hurry. We fled the scene of the crime. We don't want them to know where the 20 million went. We brought our biggest conspirators with us. We brought Martin Almeida and Tobias Sexton Anderson along with us. Two of the former. Hey, this journeyman say if you have to bring players, this is my rule for myself. All right, this guy is not very fast. Okay, all right, remove Charlie. Thanks for coming. You're not worth keeping, man. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of players, man. We don't have many players. So okay, so what? Magri, is it? Is this the guy? Mauro Magri. I know we settled on somebody and I added him to my shortlist. Mauro Magri, there we go. Okay, he's not bad. Okay, gets forward, tries killer balls. He can play on the left, right? This is what we wanted, right? In that position, we want this player to be able to come inside. Okay. I mean, finishing, composure, it takes time. Transfer, how much is he available? It's not going to be expensive. Okay. Okay. We have to make our mind. Okay, I'm going to write these names down in a book. Just every time we do this on the save, we forget who we're supposed to sign. And then I drop my pen. At my age, I can't bend down so much. Mauro Magri. Okay, let's find out more about this player. Okay, we got that tool. We exported the numbers. Let's go find out a bit more about him. Mauro Magri, a left-footed player. He made about 27 appearances last season. He made them for Serie A B side. So let's look. Goals. This is his goal scoring record. So he only scored 3 goals. So we can't expect him to. That goal scoring performance, probably a few of them from outside the area, so we shouldn't get so excited. He had 9 assists. The creative side, dribbles, he doesn't do a lot of dribbling. About 4 dribbles a game, actually. That's not bad. That's not too bad. 4 dribbles a game. Fouls against, gets fouled quite a lot. So, and then the other player that gets fouled a lot is this our Norman Bogart. Our player, because I like these guys dribbling quite a lot. So in terms of getting into goal scoring positions, in this 27 appearances, didn't get into a lot of goal scoring positions, right? But it could also be down to the fact of the position he played in. So let's see. He played most times as a winger, AML, like for the club. He played probably as a winger for his existing club, Vicenza, schedule senior squad. So let's see how they play. Home. There they go. They played him as a winger most games, right? So they played him here in this position, which could explain why he doesn't get into a lot of goal scoring positions, right? So let's watch the key highlights. Hey, this is one of the things, right, you can actually do when you have a lot of leagues loaded. When you have a lot of leagues loaded, this is our own league, so it's okay, Magri taking, that's interesting. He takes free kicks as well, or corners. Magri again. Take set pieces as well. And that's not bad, man. From there, you can put it on. Come on, that's actually now becoming quite appealing. Now it's becoming a bit appealing, no? Hey, this guy can take set pieces, no? If I replaced what's his face with him, Odd. So the 2 highlights. So see, he's playing here, right? There we go. Hey, come on, Magri. This is Magri over here, right? So he doesn't get into goal scoring positions because they play a low block. They play so deep. So he doesn't get forward. Vicenza isn't exactly a very attacking side. Explains quite a lot. The fact, what I like is the fact that he takes set pieces. Mauro Magri 6, XG 0.5. So he did get himself into, he got into the most goal scoring positions in this okay, in terms of the chances this team had, right? He got himself into quite a few. Let's look at the analytical data. So we can see this from here. Players, shots, right? And then where is Magri? Magri, there we go. 2-2. So, and shot. So basically came from wide. What's this highlight? Oh, this is a free kick. Okay. This beats getting the reports from the yeah, Magri is here. Oh, it's weak. Finishing not a strong point. No? Definitely finishing not a strong point. This is a free kick. What is it? Oh, that free kick and the block. So there's one after the other. Okay. Alright, so take this out. So we got this. Both these shots are safe. So 2. So that's where his XG comes from. Okay. Alright. Nothing there. Not that good. I mean, those two weren't fantastic. Lah. So Vicenza. Let's do a Brescia. Magri again. 7.4. This time he played a lot better. Oh. Hey, I'm scouting for this player. Just this one player. No, we're going to try and find out as much information as we can. Magri. But he's not going to be playing in these positions. But, damn good delivery, man. Gives us the option if I wanted to play, if I want to play 4-3-3, right? But we are playing this. We're going to be playing him here. And he's replacing this guy, no? And this guy is good. So we basically downgrading. We're downgrading if we sign him, right? But for 3 million, that's not bad. I mean, is there still thinking to myself. So this Mauro Magri. Okay. He can cross the ball. His finishing isn't that good. He's got composure. He's like another Norman Bogart on the other side. All right, what we'll do is we'll make an transfer, ask agent about availability. Okay. But find out his personality, man. What's his personality? Fairly determined. Okay, transfer. I can't even remember what the agent said. Okay. Add installments 12.3. We give 1 million. Add percentage on next sale. Make it 25. Suggest they want 1.65. Okay. All right. Suggest finance off. Okay. Cheap. I'm a Scrooge. I'm a Scrooge, I tell you. I don't pay, man. We're going to get them free or we're going to get them cheap. That's it. That's my philosophy when I play this game. Okay. All right. So we probably got one fella scouting again. We got a short list here. And then we got all these players, right? These are all our shortlisted, the ones that we finished. So Mauro Magri is one. And then we got this Francesco Rossi. Price Killer Boss play. This is the only thing I don't like about him. No. Bloody hell, this guy plays with back to goal. If I take him, I have to untrain this. Concentration is 9. Cannot beat offside trap. And I'm playing with that. I'm playing with the perennial offside trap. Run, beat the offside trap. So I'm asking him to beat the offside trap. This guy doesn't have the greatest jumping range. Primarily looks out for his own interest. He can be labeled as a mercenary. This guy is a mercenary. Should we sign a mercenary? Prove that mercenaries can do well. Hey, the mercenaries are okay though. Get him as a mercenary. No, then I'm going to retrain. I'll be forced to retrain him eventually. Okay. So Francesco Rossi is the mercenary. Filippo Luizzi. Oh, this is the mercenary. Then we got this guy who plays his back to goal. And then Nesri. This one I wanted to get him. Once he ball down, gets out. Okay, this guy just uses his raw acceleration to get past players. And then also another potentially interesting signing. Okay. All right. If we sign him, okay, because he popped up as well, reasonable, and he's got 2 good feet. The other one would be this guy. Right. Because then I will use him to no, not this guy. Where is he? This guy. Nesri. Luis Moreno, we can't sign him. Yeah. Duran. His name is Jose, and he came from the Rio Grande. Manchester United beat Newcastle 2-1 in the League Cup final, then lost 7-0 to Liverpool. That's so. I think that was the funniest for me. I think it's that now we got to ask ourselves a question, right? For when it comes to United, right? Okay, I have to ask one question, right? If you think about it, right? Okay, contract, transfer, make an offer. Okay, when it comes to United, I have to ask one question. Okay, guys, very simple question. Very simple question, right? Okay, did Ronaldo leave United because the players are like that? Because he was fed up with the situation in United? That he could not see these players becoming the kind of team that can win the league or get into Europe? Could that possibly be? And he told him, and he basically turned around and said, hell man, I've had enough of this Mickey Mouse shit. I'm going to go to some place where they're going to pay me 120 million because I've had it. Yeah, could it be? Could that have been the case? I'm just putting it out there. I'm not criticizing United. I'm not saying that United, they screwed up or whatever. I just paid 12 million for a player. Guys, you are supposed to stop me from doing that. No? I just paid 12 million for a player. I just played. Oh, start negotiation. You want something importante? No, regular starter. You don't play winger. Shut up. Come on. Importante? Okay, importante. Kiss my ass. 5.4 million. No bloody way, man. Holy cow. I'm not paying 5. We only pay people 1 million, 2 million. The guy wants enough for 3 players. No way. You ain't that good as far as I'm concerned. Even then, that was a good way. That was a good way for the signing to fail. That was fast. Go back shortlist again. We got a few players in our shortlist. We haven't done it. We're not that desperate, right? Bustthenet Chifchi, this is the other one, right? This guy maybe tendency not to mark. Who cares? Okay. Bustthenet, you can play also. Okay, I want this. He can be finishing too. Why is it every one of them has got problem with finishing? Wait, this is we want only these players. Okay, so from these players only got these 3. This guy is a bit, we're gonna remove him. Okay, remove from shortlist. And this Hugh Davis must have been from a few seasons ago. I'll tell you what we'll do, we go and get another scout report on him. Just in case, huh? So these are the only ones left, man. Scouting priorities, let's go. Scouting priorities. Have we got the scouts out looking? Scout priorities. We've got Samuel Mulyartiri. Okay, let's just take out all the players who have less than 15. We'll keep him. He might be interesting. No, for this guy, we want players that can play straight away. Because there are quite a number of players being scouted anyway. This guy is for the future. I'm not interested in the future right now. Echeverry, nope. Cancel assignments for all these guys. Okay. Yeah, we got this guy. Who's this? Okay, this guy, we'll leave him there because we're definitely going to be looking at him again. Washington. No, too slow. We only want players that can run. Paris, too slow. Carlos, Horvath. Okay. Not that fantastic. Not too slow. Let's be strict about our standards, okay? Any player less than 14, we're not interested. Okay, 15, okay. Concentration, got problem. 7. 25 years old, too late to train. Okay, out. Okay, now we got this, and then I'll go back to our desperate list. Our list of players, not that many, Okay, now we got this Calvo. I think we scouted him, right? Let's go back to him again. Sergio Calvo. I think this guy has been scouted before. Okay, Calvo. Yeah, we scouted him. Off the ball. The reason why we didn't sign him was probably work rate. Scout report came out. Yeah, fairly susceptible to injuries. That's why we didn't take him on. I mean, his numbers are okay, but at the end of the day, we said no. Popescu, I don't think we scouted him, right? Popescu, huh? Popescu? How do you end up there, man? Okay, let's go. We have not scouted him. Okay, Popescu. Let's go and get Popescu scouted. Okay. All right, so Leander Pop. Oh my goodness, with a name like this. Yeah, baby. His name is... Oh man. We already... Okay, the rule of thumb on this stream is they have to have names that are interesting. That we can, we got against... Close but no cigar. Okay, draw acceleration to beat a player, but doesn't know how to break the offside trap. 8 and 9 combination, 100%. He won't. We'll have so many offside traps be broken. We'll go like, hey, hello. He's popping the offside trap. Okay, that's it. He's off. We're not signing him. He's gonna pop one too many offside traps. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, guys. We're not signing that guy. Yeah. They might be good in their leagues, right? But we know the system we're playing. The system we're playing is definitely hitting a lot of offside traps. They might be doing well in the systems they're playing in, right? And getting into great goal scoring positions and all that. But we are asking them to run a lot, right? So there could be issues. So we're going to have to scout a few more players. I don't think we have that many left to worry about. Mr. AK EJK. Please tell me why my attackers can't score goals. The team creates many chances, but the forwards shoot wide or very weak. Okay, then have you tried lowering tempo? And the other thing is they have good composure. Right. Mentals are important. Like composure is really important for a striker. And finally, shooting wide from where? If they're shooting wide from narrow positions, those aren't good chances. All right. Because sometimes you have to create really good chances. Like literally, you have to open the team up so that you can score a nice goal. Yeah. So... Yeah, I've seen a lot of tactics people bring your tactics, right? I mean, sometimes don't see a lot of good chances being created. So even though you might think it's a great chance, it may not be a good chance, right? So your good chance may not be my good chance. That's the other thing. Okay, we're gonna drop all these players who are above, because nowadays we're a bit more. Hey, I said I want to drag and not choose players of a certain age. Why you want to make life difficult for me? Okay, thank you very much. Okay, ding. Yeah, all right. Okay, now we start from age. Okay, all the. Okay, we're now looking for players that 30 years old is still quite old. Okay, you're out. DMMC Torres, no, not good. Yeah, the older players, if they've got bad mentals, don't waste your time. Yeah. Mustafa Cisse, don't waste our time. I see a single digit in a composure, anticipation, concentration. I'm not even interested. This guy is not bad, but it's he's more or less a substitute. Yeah. Striker, Evan Ferguson. No, it's not bad. I mean, this striker could be worth looking at, because I want somebody who likes to beat the offside trap. This striker could be definitely somebody that we might want to sign. So Evan Ferguson, the season hasn't come to an end yet, right? And then looking at him, XG 15 goal. No, we're not signing him. XG 15. He gets into so many goal scoring positions, but he doesn't find the back of the net. This guy is terrible at finishing. Somehow or another, he's horrible at finishing. Right. XG 15, no. That's a lot of goal scoring chances he's had. He should be at least 15 goals. He's half. So so sometimes you have to look at your players like this. I mean, maybe the system could be bad for him, but he definitely knows how to get there. He knows how to get into goal scoring positions. But you look at his career, not that good, man. Here, Germany, the first season, we don't have numbers here. I mean, I wish that they would put here the XG, It's not that difficult. Total appearances only 1 for Schalke. So we're probably not going to be interested in him. Okay. No, Duncan. I mean, Evan Ferguson missing a lot of chances. Kevin Zioroli. Leon Katak. Maurice Kantamaka. Okay. Jan Fabeski. So not a lot of good players. Okay, Adriana Ongeboele. Okay, this guy is interesting. Interesting, but very expensive. Yeah, lots of chances, single-digit goals. Always a sign of trouble. This guy's got very good mentals, very good playmaker, can play in a DM position. What Miguel Angel is actually a very good playmaker. No, 2.5 million. 26 years old. He can play as he's one of our two. Actually, this guy can play as a ball-winning midfielder as well. Dives into tackle. Let's say Miguel, scout report. Doesn't have, fairly susceptible to problems. I mean, this guy is not bad. No. Okay, all right. I keep saying it a lot of times, right? Okay, leave him there first. Okay, Jose Antonio. No, forget it. Rich Darren. Forget it. Okay, we're gonna remove this. We want somebody. We're still looking for our strong group here in front. This guy is 3.2 million. Can play in the final third. Doesn't have a lot of work rate. Not so sure about him yet. Okay, Luis Alonso, non-EU signing, out. Roberto Toso, not interested in him. Antoine, okay, covering player, poor technique, gonna get yellow cards a lot. This guy is not bad. Again, another one that can play as a striker. But I can't finish. I mean, he's just raw speed. There's another one here out. Okay, all this gone. Okay. Andreas Dietmar, goalkeeper, great in the air, can catch balls. Okay, not bad. One-on-one opportunities is gonna miss, flush a few. Can a lot of chance creating? No, cannot. He's just improving the attribute for finishing. That's all. Okay, let's just put it this way, right? If your team is missing a lot of clear-cut chances, giving them chance creation or chance finishing does not improve it. It does not. You have to adjust, you have to address your tactic, because all training does is it improves attributes. So your attributes will take a long time to improve. So yeah, if those attributes go up, yeah, fine. You know, he might be able to score a few goals for you, but it won't be because his attributes improve, not because you had the training, right? Amre Osden, nope. John, nope. Tony, midfielder, fullback, nope. Muhammad bin Daumos, nope. Furkan Akkad, nope. I see midfielders, no composure, I'm not interested, right? So we are playing a strikerless tactic. I want my midfielders to have composure. If they don't have composure, we are not interested in signing them, because they're gonna be under pressure. They need to be able to stay level-headed when they have the ball at their feet. I don't want them to lose the Perry Muhammad. Whoa. Nice. This guy has got very good attributes, man. 11.14 at the shot list. That guy is very good. If you want to get a we want a MC. No, I'm not interested in this guy. I only want midfielders who have got aggression, who have got decent levels of aggression. If their aggression levels are like single digit, I don't assign them, because I like high aggression. High aggression is good, man. Federico Gatto. Too slow. Yeah, I know there's a part of me that used to hate high aggression in central midfielders because I was worried they're going to get yellow cards, right? But now I realized in the last couple of years, as I have improved the game, so a few years ago, high aggression you would avoid because there's a strong possibility he might pick up yellow cards. But now they improve the decision making of some of these players. So in the end, what we are seeing now is that even with high aggression, a player with good decision making doesn't pick up yellow cards. But what you end up seeing is that the player does a lot of pressing, like a lot of sprinting. He covers a lot of ground just to win the ball back, and that is because of his aggression. Right, so that I like a lot. So I become a big fan of aggression. This especially FM20, since FM22. Yeah, I've been a big fan of aggression. It went from one of my least favorite attributes now to one of my favorite attributes, but it's only specific to central midfielders. Yeah. Marco Rebuano, no. I'm just whittling this scouting list down. We have to whittle. This becomes unmanageable after a while. There's too many players, right? And then these guys end up scouting because we left the scouting team to their own devices. So we have to go out there. We have to occasionally do our due diligence with this. Dominic. So I just want to keep only players that we could be interested in. What is this guy? Composure poor. Playing in the DM slot. No, forget it. Winds up opponents is pretty solid. I like winds up opponents. Bring them on in the second half as a substitute. Get them to wind up the opponent. Opponent suffers a loss in morale. Do you know that? Gets the crowd going. Whips up your morale. You know that if you have a player on the bench who's got gets crowd going and you want to defend the lead or you want to launch a comeback, you bring that guy on. Right. The other guy, they all play a part in morale. Small things. I mean, these are all the small little things that we don't, not many people know. I mean, I read that from somebody, one of the devs. I think one of the devs wrote the tips page. One of the tips. You can check all the tips, right? Because several of us wrote the tips for the game. My name is there as well. I also wrote some of the tips for the game. One of them is about this the two traits. Yeah. And the thing is, those traits are a tendency to do it, right? So they sometimes do that. This guy is a waste. So John Paul Alderton, no, not interested. Okay, so we're whittling this down. Come on, I want to see a single page, only. Paulo, not interested. Okay, he's gone. Who's this guy? Burger is okay. We keep him. It's not that bad. This guy is no, not interested. Take him out. I mean, he is not that bad actually. The concentration attribute combined with the low bravery. I mean, if the concentration attribute was good, I don't mind. He's probably a solid player. This guy is not bad as well. Low teamwork, maybe. Bravery, not too bad. Anticipation, good. Off the ball, decent. No. Maybe not. Okay, let's just remove him. Okay, Simeon Di Gregario is okay. Gregory Berger, okay. Anton Portnoy, not so. Okay, so what have we got left? Neto from Ludogorets, waste of time. Carl Collier from Bromley, waste of time. Angelo, okay, I mean, the name is a waste of time. I'm not going to pronounce it. No way I'm trying to pronounce that name on a stream, man. I mean, if this was a personal save, right, probably assign him. But because I'm streaming, I can't pronounce his name. I'm not signing him. What am I going to do? Wow, this guy looks so good, right? Wow, finishing composure, I have to sign him. But look at his acceleration. And his work rate. My God, the guy's like hopeless. Yeah, what about this guy? This guy is like a winger. Nah, a winger who can't cross the ball. Kenneth Hamdi, get out. Osman Asare. He plays in a magical position that we want, but he's not good enough. Okay, so Jonathan Hernandez, defender, not good enough as well. So that guy goes up. There's a Hurasan's Mariano. Concentration. Concentration, single digit is quite bad. Like single 1, 2. Jonathan Ramirez. No. Chantel Lopez. I might mistakenly call you Chantel. Then we avoided signing Wendy only to sign Chantel. Okay, that's it. All right. So how many players from this list? This guy Miguruza is a fullback. No thanks. Giuseppe Zanini. No thanks. Frank Muderi. No thanks. Rene Burnett. No thanks. Simeon Del Monte. No thanks. Okay. Hey, we did our due diligence. Bang. Out of all the recommendations, these are the only ones that we deem are suitable. So far, we only got this Mauro Magri, right? Only this one player, no. And we got Connor White from Sky Bet League One. Okay. So Federico Nessi is the only other one. So far, quite sad. Let's do like a player search. Okay. Let's just do a simple player search. And then don't depend on the attributes, right? So we go acceleration, agility, anticipation, concentration, work rate, technique. Drop it all down to 12. These are all the players who can play in these two positions. And now we check up the acceleration to about 13. So they got agility, anticipation, concentration. Okay, work rate. Okay, all right. So we got all these players. We actually scouted him before. Like leave finding has requested to leave. Ability. Okay, what's his XG? Goals ratio is not bad. Then we've got chance creation 0.32, not so high, but he's created 10 goal scoring chances for his team. This guy's created 15 and XG to goals ratio, not very good at finishing, but man, this is considered pretty average. Flip Bungard, okay, not that. This guy wants to leave the club, 13.5 million. Yeah, then we've got Josh Kusich. We'll try and get this guy scouted because his numbers aren't bad. Then we've got, who else? We've got Joaquin. Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll scout all them. We'll scout all of these players. I see. Got a problem? Okay. It's like suddenly this thing doesn't want to work. This guy is being scouted, so we'll uncheck this. And then, okay, we're going to get all these players scouted. All right, see what we get, right? You got Brentford to the Carabao Cup final against Liverpool in first season. My tactic is okay, so as I'm 6, would like to get more clear-cut chances. More clear-cut chances. You got Brentford to the Carabao Cup. More clear-cut chances is just a question of... getting more clear-cut chances is more or less your... things like, okay, maybe against some sides you want to do a mid-block, hit them into space. Right, you're gonna have to make changes to your tactic to get more. Either you have at the moment a very good tactic already that you have, you know the ins and outs of, or you have to make small changes against different kinds of opposition. That's the thing, right? Sometimes you have to go in a deep block and draw teams out and hit them. So it's not straightforward, man. This guy is out and out striker, strength 11.5 Katika from Chile. Not bad. But is he on a short list? No. It's not bad, no, actually. Okay. Then 28-30. No, forget it. Too expensive. Aussie. We always have an Aussie player, right? So our streams. Aussie is not that good. Okay. Chiro Senig. Why does this name sound so familiar? How many times has he come? What is it with our scouts liking him so much? The number of times the scouts have gone for him. And Fagioli as well. The number of times Fagioli comes up in our searches. 32 years old, I know he's good, but he's 8.5 for 30-year-old player. Palemos Diego Barbosa. Hey! I remember you. You were in our youth team. You came out in the academy, This guy came out in the academy just as we were leaving. I remember him. Yeah, anticipation, concentration, pretty good. Positioning, solid. Right. He can be a decent player, but but he's a deep lying player. This fullback is not bad. At the age of 25. Decision making is excellent. So he makes for a very good inverted wing back. That's not too bad. Not too bad. 24 near matches. See what all the near matches are like. Okay. Oh, D. 47 recommendations, man. I think, holy cow. We're going through this again. Nessie, okay, we know him. Gallinetti, no. Evan Nim, Fagoli, no. Sam Rose, no. Julian Nostro, no. Gatica, maybe. I'm interested in Gatica. Even though he's got low concentration, maybe worth a gamble. And then Cristiano Galambiti, no. Then we got Cherato, no, too slow. Simeone Del Monte, no, too slow. Brian Brobbery, 31 years old, not for sale. Brian probably could fit into our system. Federico Gatto, no, too slow. So we only want players that are reasonably fast. That's it. Louis Alonso, no. So a lot of these players not very good. Slowly we go, man. Greetings from your admirer. Oh wait. So you only admire. So Alison, you only admire me when I wear Vasco da Gama. Other than that, no, I don't like you very much. Yeah, no. Was the Excel spreadsheet called BTM Public used to analyze the stick piano team replaced? That was a long time ago, but that's a different version. I don't use that spreadsheet anymore. Yeah, I've adjusted the spreadsheet quite a lot. Yeah. Gatika, I don't know, man. I think we can afford to bring in one non-EU player because we have. I don't think we have any more EU players in our team. We only have one EU player in our team. There, Kaiser, right? One. Almeida is the second one. Other than that, we got space. Because you know how big our squad is? Not very big. Two, Igor DVF. So Igor is actually, hey guys, we have to plan for Igor, no? Igor DVF is 33 years old. That's last season, no? His last season is this season. He might suddenly go, I'm retiring, and then we all panic because we don't have a defender. Oops. Uh-oh. We have not really gone out looking for a defender. I just realized that. Shortlist, defenders. Yeah. We haven't gone out for a defender in a long time, man. Yep. A long time. No C defender. Oh God, we better plan defender, man, now. Very, very carefully. Yeah. I just realized that. Defender, we don't need this, right? What do we want is interceptions and headers. Interceptions per 90, we want them to have about 4. Okay, and then headers 1 ratio at least 80%. And these are all these are only defenders we're interested in. Okay, top leagues, minutes, 0, never mind. It's okay. So these are all the defenders. So you see Toby comes up, number 2, right? So we got this list. Our defenders are showing here. We got Toby there. Yeah, man, only Toby is showing up now. This is sad. Oops. DB, our standards too high, is it? Let's drop the standards, or suddenly the interceptions too high. Oops, shit. 30. Headers 1% has got to be 80. I don't care. 64 defenders. Okay, let's go. Toby is here. Okay, we just export the whole group. Okay. Go all the way to the bottom. Oh, this is sad, man. If my defenders, only one defender shows up. Control P. Recent. All right, let's go. All right, upload. We've got to remove this. Upload. Defenders. Okay. Now we take out creative. Take out attacking. That's it. Okay. So we got all these other defenders. Highest defensive action score. Top defenders. Wow. Toby's not even there. Where the heck is Toby gone, man? Toby's here, no? Toby fell all the way to 4.109. Wow. Defense. I think, oh yeah. I know why. Because the headers has changed, right? They went and recalculated headers this season. Headers won now 17.26. Where's Toby? Toby 10.15. Didn't win that many headers. He won 17.26 headers. Headers percentage 3. Clearances 3. That means he didn't play too many games. Appearances, minutes. Yeah, correct. So what we're going to go inside here, select minutes greater than 200, 300, 400, 400 minutes. Okay. We go 400 minutes. So we remove a lot of the I only play for 3 games, 4 games, that kind of shit, right? So we got decent amount of appearances. So these are the best defenders. So the best defender right now, Stefano Bottega. He's playing in Serie A B. There's another. I mean, if you want to find a comparable league, it will be Naves. Naves playing in the Eredivisie, but his height is only 1.8. Yeah, I cannot filter height. That's the only problem. Okay. But we don't want 1.8. I mean, yeah, then he becomes like Lisandro Martinez kind of defender. Toby is the benchmark for defenders, but he's not that good, no. Oh, he's the benchmark, man. Like suddenly, Toby is no longer as good as he used to be. Okay, Dino Wouters, Belgian defender. But I got no age filter. That's the only thing. I have no age filter. I think I can do it from here. Age is between 15 to say 25. Okay, let's remove all the older defenders. Okay, because older defenders are good. So let's see if we got. Now we know what Toby is. Okay, so these are all the defenders from 15 to 25. Okay. Okay, so we got. Okay, got all the way. There's a problem with this UI. Control P. That is I know. Okay, all right. We come in here, upload. This is the second one. These are all the younger defenders. Okay, so minutes greater than 400. Okay, all right. So we limited this list. Defensive action, highest defensive action 6.74. No, he played for 633 minutes for Serie A B side. So Serie A is this guy, Zepan Rosket. Sorry, I hit the microphone accidentally. Okay, so we're going to get a scouting report on this guy. I mean, we can definitely sign from Serie A B. This guy probably is a youngster that's on loan. Stefano Bottega. There we go. Not that worth it now. So we already got him. Yeah, he played what? 63, made 3 substitute. He made 3 full appearances, 26 substitute appearances. Yeah, so then we got 1.9, can play as a fullback. Jupiter Winfeld. I mean, these are a lot of leagues loaded. 547. I'm gonna make this about 600 minutes. Too many dodgy appearances. Yeah. 600 minutes. I've got at least 1,000 minutes are decent. Okay. All right. So we got a few players here. Defensive action 6.7, 6.8. Toby, I think disappeared on this list now. Yeah. Toby is no longer on the list, man. Toby is no longer because he's older than 20 something, right? Gabriel Prosperi. Now it's Ludwig. This guy is Piero Vessi. not bad. Substitute, a 22-year-old player. Okay, report. Because we need to get somebody because our main defender is Diviv, right? Diviv can probably play another one season. So just in case he can't play anymore. Wouters. Don't know what it's like. Okay. Got some already here. Kim Johnston, Irish. Bruno Goncalves. 23 years old, not bad. Okay. Not that bad. We already got him. His work rate is a bit low, but for a central defender, I don't really. It doesn't really matter. Rodrigo Probo. Prosperi is also on the list. Yeah, 21 years old. We're scouting him. Okay. So we got Mununga, we got Matteo Verdelli, Mahe, Kim Johnston from the Sky Bet. Height. Okay, let's do this. Do it like this, right? Take out this. Take out this. Let's go in all the tallest defenders first. Okay, so we got all this. So we know that the number to be is about 4. So he's got 4, 5. This guy is 5. What's in Dino Wouters, Stefano Bottega, Paolo Vaccaro. Yeah, I think this one we got data on him. Anticipation also good. Bravery, composure. Numbers are good, but it's in Serie A B. So gotta be careful, right? Serie A, we got Zeben Rosket. I don't know if I scouted. I think I've sent scouts for him, right? I think the name sounds familiar. Nah, this guy we haven't. I don't think so. Would be a very good. Has competitive streak. Yellow card magnet. For central defender. Also, ask agent about availability. 2.2 million. Peter Winfeld. Neto. (24 years old). Belgian nationality. Rashid Mahi. I think we scouting him. We're scouting this guy. Scouting Prosperi. Luca here. We will scout him as well. Mununga, we have to scout him as well. Okay, I can see the names already. I know who they are. Okay, so Verdelli, Milo Imomen, we're gonna scout him as well. Yeah, okay. And Bruno Goncalves here. 3.99 doesn't beat our 3.99 doesn't beat our players. So what we can do is I go defensive action score. Right, our defensive action score is supposed to be greater than 4, right? Okay, so these are all the players that are okay, the 4.5. Now they will be better than Toby. So all these players are better than Toby. Coleman Kennedy, Dino Wouters, Bottega, Mununga, Verdelli, Lucas A. Johnston, this guy, Ludwig Naves. This 1.81. Rashid Mahe, and then this guy is the only one we have not scouted. Okay. Alright, done. Okay, we set out the scouts for those defenders. Yeah, Rosket is fast. Magri is coming. That's good. So we got one player. Because now we have to get one more defender in. We got Verratti actually, We actually have a youngster in our club. I'm not panicking over fullbacks. Yeah. Because our squad, right, we have an extra defender here. See, we got fullback. Let's remove the fullbacks. So we got Ganchas, Sexton, Anderson, Verratti. This is a youngster that we signed, right? So he's one of the players that can play there. We got Brigoni, still can play there. We got Damestia, and then we got Diviv. Now Diviv is the veteran of the team, along with Toby. So these are the two veteran defenders that we have. Now Mahe definitely could be one of them. So we want to get one more strong defender in to give us the option. Because our transfers right now, we are bringing in Magri first, right? So Magri is confirmed coming in. So the question is, with the money that we have, we have money. It's not like we don't have money. Yeah, we definitely have money. I just don't want to go out there and sign everybody. That's the thing. So, where's the defenders, right? So wait, hold on. Did I say my? So we're scouting, right? Scouting priorities. Where is this? Okay. So got all these players. And this guy, Rashid Mahe, is one. But he's got 9-11. His bravery is solid. Concentration is there. Leadership is there. I mean, his tackling is 10 to 13, but his position is 10 to 13 as well. So his work rate is 12 to 14. He has, I think this guy might not be bad. No? So what we can do with this, okay, we can put this guy as a we can prioritize his scouting him. And then Zaban Rosket is fast. Agility, he can't twist and turn. There's only problem is these are the defenders right now. Ball come over the top. They lose where they are, right? And then you end up screwing yourself over. They get beaten by the players with acceleration, and they can turn defenders. So he could get easily turned. That's my only concern. So now in terms of positions, right, we got Pazzotti done already. Pazzotti done. So we're gonna come in here and cancel the assignment for Pazzotti. This guy, we're gonna cancel the assignment on this guy. All right. So look at the ones that are coming in. So DMDC, Jose Muller. I mean, cheap cover, like if we're not looking at cheap cover, so cancel the assignment. This guy Jojo Savini, I'm not interested in him. These are what the scouts are doing right now. So I'm not interested in them doing this anymore. We got enough information. I don't want to waste time. All right. So this guy is a central. Omar Magic is a defender that can come in. If you want to get somebody just to come in, cover for one season, we can always use him, right? So Miguel, then Alves, no, we don't want this one. Cancel this assignment. This guy I can drop him all the way down the list. Oi, no, never mind. Joja, cancel the assignment. This guy, we'll cancel this assignment as well. So you hear all these players are different, right? So I just wanna prioritize certain players. Okay, this guy cancel the assignment. Bruno Concalves, not bad. At the age of 23, could be a good defender. Could be a very good defender. Okay, so we prioritize this assignment. Okay. Then Cesare Volta. These guys are cancel this assignment. This guy is a fullback. Cancel this assignment. This guy's a fullback. Amadou Mane. Not bad. We'll just let the assignment finish. Wait, hello. Amadou Mane. Cancel this assignment. Because I don't have space for non-EU players. I got one spot. I don't want to use it up right now. This guy is a right back. Also, I think it's really not that good. So cancel this assignment. Adamo, Burkina Faso. Okay, he's got nationality for 3 places. This guy is not bad, man. This guy can play in a few positions across the pitch. Okay, so we'll leave him there. Alvos, no. Alfredo Diaz, no. Okay. Cancel assignment. So slowly, right? Yeah, slowly we're gonna get other players being prioritized. So this guy is 4 days away. So all right. So he's 4 days away, 4 days away, 2 matches to go. John Cusick. Okay. Hugh Davis, Ingala, okay, all the other players. Okay, all right, let's go. Some of the players are going to be old, I know. Mastiff 85. Oh, this is a live stream. You have to watch the Journeyman Redemption series on this channel, right? And then there's a playlist, right? There's a playlist. You'll see where we picked it up. We didn't start at the beginning, no. We started in Palermo, and then we ended up at Birmingham. It's called the Journeyman Redemption series. It starts from there. Yeah. Then slowly we end up in different clubs and find our way into Napoli, because Napoli wasn't the first choice for us. It's just part of our. We want to get revenge on certain people in the game. Okay, commercial summary. Okay, not that bad. I tell you, we are really, guys. This is the story of our club. Literally money laundering club, no. 20 million. We didn't need money last season. They laundered 20 million. Now they launder another 4.5 million into our club. Guys, there's a lot of money laundering going on in our club. A lot of money laundering. We're not making money. We are laundering money. Suddenly, all of a sudden, 4.5 million a day. Guys, I'm telling you, we're working for the Camorra. There is no two ways about it, guys. For no rhyme or reason, we suddenly... Can you imagine coming to work and suddenly you we found a briefcase of 4.5 million pounds on the table. That's what I got. Last year, 20 million. I was shaking. Like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Did I try to filter players by few main attributes? Sometimes I can do that, yeah. But then I will have to filter, then go into the search tool. Then you can do that. You can do it that way as well. Kuno Kodrick. Definitely. It's quite easy. That's another way of doing it. So basically what you do is you do it this way, right? You place in range, right? So let's say we want to find, what are we looking for right now? I don't know what we're looking for. What are we looking for? Defender. Okay, all right. So let's say we're looking for defender, right? So we go pick anticipation, concentration, positioning for the defender. Jumping reach, okay? 4 key attributes, right? Okay, let's just drop all this. Of course, anticipation is too high. I mean, it's good if it's high, lah. 14, let's go 13. Positioning, say 13. Jumping reach, 15. Okay, these are all the... And now it's 15 again. Why can't you just stay? 13 is the minimum. Positioning is say 13. And jumping is 15. Okay, so these are all the players. We got 10 players now, right? So all these 10 players, we don't have... Okay, we're going to remove headers 1 and we're going to bring interceptions. Okay, all right, this is another way of using the tool. Okay, so these are all the players with ages between 15 to 25. Just using attributes alone, right? But we're using the tool in combination with that. Now, we want to make sure that he's an EU national. Yeah, EU national. Okay. Played at least 1,000 minutes. Okay. The problem is we can't have 500 minutes. No, SI doesn't allow it. So that's why I don't do it this way. Okay, so it's a pain in the ass. Okay, so it comes out. Now we got all these players, right? Okay, Control A, go to the bottom because you got to do that. Then can go back to the top, then hit Control B. Now we got these like this. CD NAPO attribute. Okay, so this is filtered by attributes. Come in here, upload. So these are all the players filtered by attributes. Right? Okay. So now we want to go minutes. At say 700 minutes. Take out a defensive action. All right, so now we got 700. All the players filtered by minutes. So now we don't want players with defensive action of. We want everybody to have a defensive action of what? 4. Okay, 4. Alright, so defensive action score is 4. Okay, so that's where Toby was, right? So these are all the players. Age between whatever, 15, I was saying 15 or 27 something, right? So now all these players. So now the guys with the highest headers, one is headers 1 per 90, 10.56, 10.89, 1.8, 1.8, 1.9. So Zeban Rosket would be one. Then this guy from Riones, Keheran Vadapin. So you can come in here. And come in here and then go and scout this guy. So now there's another way. That's another way of doing it. Right? So you can use attributes as well, like this. So Tony Semukul, whatever your name is, I can't pronounce it. Then come in here, scout this player for a week. Yeah, that's another way of doing it. Yeah, you can filter minutes in JIT. Exactly, you can do it very fast. Yeah, there's so many ways of using the tool. Yeah. You can play hardcore and say, I don't want to use attributes, right? Or you can just use attributes in combination and get the stats. And again, then you can understand all the players very, very fast. Yeah. So it's easy. Easy. I don't like to do it any other way nowadays. This tool is very, very handy. Thanks to Tim for making it. All right. So we got a couple of players being scouted. We're going to have to wait about, 1 or 2 weeks. So we got a player that could replace what's his name? Ott. Got it Ott when he's leaving. Yeah. But Pay tumble down. Italy slip in Korea. Yeah, they are slipping because we don't have a chance to prove the Italian teams haven't played well in Europe. Let's see if Ott wants a new contract. Still doesn't want. I think we got to seriously think of transfer listing him. June, I don't think we can. His contract ends next season. So what do you think? I think we should offer him out. I don't think we need to offer him out. I think so at 2.9 million, clubs are going to come. We can't get a lot of money for him anyway. Yeah. He scored a lot of goals. But he's not scoring a lot of goals in a traditional striker role. So if he's scoring a lot of goals in a traditional striker role, then you'll definitely get more. He'll make more money. Hey, this strikerless tactics, right? Strikers don't make a lot of money for you. Popescu, 15, 16, 17, off the ball. He's the player that can play as a shadow striker. All right, so he's got passing, vision, decisions, flair. Runs, he's going to be the type that tries to break teams. He's the one that will play in the center. Can also get down and cross the ball. Tactics shows his right foot is strong. He's probably going to be a righty. Can't play on the right like Norman. End up in the same positions as well. Shortlist first. Debate on him later. Hugh Davis, okay, remove from shortlist. Don't need to see him anymore. Brian Moller, not so good, not that fast. Then John Kusich, off the ball, 13, 15 passing. Work rate a bit low, flair, 10 to 12 decisions, 11 to 14. Concentration, 10 to 12. He's okay. We should carry on scouting him. Joakim Moke, wow. Carry on fully scout him first. This guy could be quite good. What we want is vision and flair. The problem is Ott has that, you see. That's why Ott can create so many goals. Those positions. Zlatan for stack. Short red. Okay. Mbaye. Got this. Carry on scouting him. Dadai. Another final third player. Damn it. Suddenly the game is giving us a lot of final third players. Yeah, let's carry on. See how the defenders still have to come back. How many leagues do you have loaded? Quite a lot, man. A lot of leagues loaded. Think about, I don't know, man. Let's see. Quite a lot of leagues loaded. Remove leagues. These are all our leagues. Argentina, Belgium, Brazil, Bulgaria. Basically, we only have 118,000 players. That's all. It's not that many. I mean, last year we did 200,000, right? So this year I decided, screw that. I'm not going to have that many. So we got all these leagues loaded. Like, I don't know. Nations 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20. We only have 20 nations. Yeah, and like, I don't know how many leagues this is. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32 plus 2 is 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 43. 43 leagues. 43 leagues. Not that many. It's quite okay. Quite manageable. Okay, Prika. After league appearances, 500k, no. So you give us another 800. 1 million. Percentage of next sale. Percentage we don't need. It's never gonna go on next sale. So yeah, Prika is the goal. We're not gonna accept. We're not keeping Prika. We're not keeping Prika. Fippo Luigi. The only thing wrong about him. Okay, I think Fippo Luigi for 7.25. It's expensive. His numbers were quite good, no? Transfer, make an offer. 7.25 suggests make offer. That's it. We go in 7.25. Yeah, it does. When you have more leagues loaded, your transfer market is more accurate. Your league development, the players. Okay, I did a whole playable and versus non-playable video. You might want to go and check it out because there's a big ass difference, man. Transfers are better, youth development is better. Yeah, a lot of people, when they play 1 or 2 leagues, they don't see it. So they will find that youth development isn't so good. They cannot loan their players anywhere because there's nowhere to loan them. There's no other leagues playing in the background. So how you can loan your players? So play with 2 leagues. If your machine can handle more, you should. I mean, there's a minimum, I think, 7. You should have the minimum standard for Football Manager, right? The minimum, right? Okay, easily for a decent game is 7 nations and 14 playable leagues. That's the very minimum, I would say. Oh, okay. Start negotiations. Star player, important player. No. I give you important player, but not star player. 2.78 million, okay. That's a lot of money, boy. You want signing on fee 3.4. Holy shish kebabs. 20 goals and assists, 325. Okay, wow, you're not bad. You really got belief in yourself. Okay, all right. Okay, I'll give you more. Okay, I'll give you more. 450. Another 350. Another 350. How's that? Team of the year bonus. You get into the team of the year, I give you 1 million. Knock this down. Knock this down. Knock this down. I get team. He gets into the team of the year is 1 million for him. To get into the team of the year, you need to consistently perform the whole season. 3.75. I'm trying to reduce this. Okay. If he's as good as what he thinks he is, yeah, why not, right? Team of the year is worth it, no? If you can get of course it's gonna be expensive for the club, but if you can win the league, you can do well, That 1 million is nothing. Yeah. 1 million is going to be nothing compared to what you have achieved. The class A is probably a making a loss of more than 4.3 over a 3-season period in order to comply with. We did make a loss in the last 2 seasons. We were fairly in compliance. 1 million. Yes, we're going to bribe him. Wait, hello. They already dropped 4.5 million to wash through us, right? This morning I woke up, I saw 4.5 million on the table. So I straight away, I set aside 1 million for him. Let's see how far we can go, right? Yeah. If it's worth it, then you will see the tape. The Camaro will come back and say we're gonna watch 20 million next season. We have to take some chances. Yeah, you can always lower the detail level. The thing is here, right? What you have to do is this detail level is important. Like I've got detail level all set up, right? So you want to go and load as much detail level. Like here, if you can, if the thing is this detail level is for what do you want to see, right? If you want to go to the leagues and you want to watch their matches, you want to get the full reports, then you come for this. You need all this showing up. So got England all competitive matches. In fact, right now what I want is just all senior competitive matches. Okay. So Italy all competitive matches. So you can actually go in and then maybe I'm not going to Italy, so I'm gonna go all senior. You can do this as well. All senior competitive matches here. Or you can do all competitive, right? But this your game will slow down a bit. I'm not gonna do this. So I'm more interested in all these Italy all competitive matches because at home you're gonna be developing a lot of players, right? So Rashidi Mahe. So this guy is out now, it's not that good, right? So we're gonna stop scouting him. Zeban Rosket looking quite good. But this guy's a central defender. Jumping reach 18. Agility is the only missing ingredient here. So we're playing a strikerless system. This is to be... But his numbers say that he's okay. Dribbling 10, first touch 13. I mean... We wait first. Okay. I'm not panicking over the central defender yet. Composure. No, we don't want him. This guy is so composure low. Lucas Hay. Mununga low. Don't tell me it's going to be Rosket. This guy is not too bad. This guy, but he will not be very good at scoring goals from corners. But everything else about him is good. This guy is actually quite good. 16.75. Between that defender and this defender, I'd rather get this defender. Fully scout this player. Okay, this one is definitely going to be... We might go for Willy Imonen. Yeah, we might go for him. I think this defender is better. The other defender, Rosket looks decent, but the one thing holding him back is his agility. And the kind of systems we play. Very fast, high-tempo football. Agility, low agility is a problem. Ruben Goncalves is also quite good. Yeah. So we got to decide between the three defenders. No, Ruben Goncalves, Imoman. Okay, that's it. Okay, the more I think about Rosget or whatever his name is, the more I start thinking of the Rockets. You know, the all-female singing group last time, the Rockets. Man, once I start getting these kind of linkages, right, I start forming these kind of links between players and stupid things, right, I can't sign them. I can't. That's my problem in this game. I cannot do it. That's why we didn't sign Poppa. We didn't sign Poppa. I was like, okay, oh shit, I can't sign Poppa. I'll start laughing half the time playing. So yeah, that's why we didn't sign him. But funny names like Florenes, you know me, by now. I will definitely sign the player. Federico Nessi, you want me to reopen signing, is it? Reopen talks notification. What the hell is this? From him, why reopen? The agent wants to talk. He's worth it, right? It's fast. I know he would be excellent, this guy, Nessi, another one, but he's a creator. But the good thing about him is he's a creator, but never mind. Let's not panic. Still want to get one more defender in. One more defender. I play mid-block, regroup, counter, and pass into space mainly. Yeah, I think about this is I know that Nelson, you played that system, right? But sometimes you want to win more games. You got to learn how to come out of your comfort zone. Yeah, you got to learn how to make small tweaks. I had a chat with Pedro Ganchas. The player is starting to miss home. Would like to discuss with you. Okay lah, crying already. I've been unhappy in this cover. I think it's best for me and family. I'll be allowed to do. I'd like to go give us another end of the season. You ask that much. You're influential player. Did I say he can go? I don't know what I said to him. No, what did I say to him? Did I make a promise? I don't know what I said. I randomly hit one of the buttons. No, apparently he's happy. He wanted to leave the country. I just pressed that button. Woi. It's not that you. Whether it's playable or view only, if you stay in a league, doesn't matter. You have to watch my playable view only video to understand what that means. Because if your one league is playable and that is the only league that is playable, it affects your whole game. Yeah, it affects your whole game. It's great for tactical testing, but it's not a realistic save. Yeah. You'll have a challenge in getting players. You're going to have a challenge loaning your players out to other leagues, for example. Like, for example, you want to develop your players. There are not going to be a lot of clubs out there who are going to take your players. Yeah. Can you imagine you have this great, you scout, then you want to go and scout all these youngsters from all over the world. There are no competitive leagues in the world. You're playing by yourself in a simulated little... Only league that is actively purchasing players is your own league. Only league that is interested in buying players competitively or take you on is your own league. That's it. That's the thing about that. That's the reason. That's why you should watch the video. I haven't used this increased realism pack. I rather do it the way I'm doing it right now. Yeah, because there's different ways. I don't want to change too much data in the game. My problem is I have nothing against other people creating, and I know Dave did a good job with his thing. My issue is, I kind of need to play it the way I'm playing it right now because I've had too many bad experiences with a customizable database. So I'm sure that his database is good, but I just not willing to take a chance. All of you know about what happened to me, the China save, right? The one I did, the one where I did this journeyman long-term China project. And I put so much love and attention into it. Every episode had a different video, right? Special intro, maps and all. And then there was that unavoidable database problem. And the game crashed and I couldn't go back to it. So ever since that day, I refused to do it. Yeah, because the investment is too emotional. Yeah, for me, especially when I'm doing a stream. Yeah, so I'll get invested in the save, and then after that, sucks to be me, man. After that, yeah, I don't want technique. I mean, it's okay, it might be cheap, but I will shortlist him. But it's got poor technique. I have a habit of not signing players with poor technique. Yeah, so I would recommend you find out the difference between a playable and a view-only league. Yep, because it affects your saves a lot. And one of the reasons why a lot of people complain that, I can't find anybody, I can't develop my players, I can't train my players don't develop well. All those reasons is because a lot of people in the community might only play one league active. So they don't get the full experience. You want to get the full experience of Football Manager, then you need at least, right? Okay, you need 7 nations playable. Minimum. 5 nations. That's the bare bones, 5 nations. Top 5 leagues, top 5 countries in Europe. So that means you're England. The other one is France, Spain, Italy, Germany. So now you got these top 5 leagues competing with each other to sign players. Then you can develop players as well. So some of these leagues might buy players from your leagues as well. Right? The transfer market is a lot more active. Yeah. Otherwise, what you get is, and then there are a lot of things, right? There's like there's also growth of leagues and stuff like that. I mean, when I want to test tactics out, sometimes I only have one league loaded. That's good to test tactics, right? You want to do a let's see what happens with Bulls when they use this tactic, and that can work with just one league. Yeah. But other than that, yeah, I wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't. I mean, I know that sometimes the only downside is your saves tend to, but don't do what I'm doing. No, I think the healthy size is about 50,000 players. And don't go and load extra players, no. Please don't. There's no need to do that in the game. Don't have to go in there and go, I'm going to load extra players, that kind of thing. I don't see the point. This is the one that we want, Imoman. I like him, no. Okay, I like this and I love this. These two are very good. These two attributes are excellent, no. He makes a very good defender. He just got signed by Anderlecht. Okay, he's one of those rare defenders who's good with both feet. Okay, he might dive into tackles. That's the only thing that might be dangerous, right? But he doesn't have competitive strength. He goes to ground, okay, but he's got anticipation. He can go to ground when needed. That's the thing. A technique a bit low. He's at 5 yellow cards in the Jupiler League. No red card. 1 red card in the Croquis Cup. He might get sent off once in a while. Okay, this is not bad, but we don't have Budop, but he's expensive at 19.5. Billy Imoman, does he show up here? Okay, I think, what about the last one? Was it this one? Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Upload, no, this was, okay, reload. Or is it this one? This is up to reload this guy. This is Danny Walters. There's Toby is here. Roscat is here. Borokano. Imoman is not showing here. There he is. Imoman is here. Okay, so in the league last season, 190. 3 point. Okay, he underperforms Toby. Yeah? Toby is Toby has different numbers. Where's Toby? There's Imoman. Imoman is right at the bottom, yeah. There's Toby, he's here. This is our player. So you want to compare the two? No, he's not as good as he's not as good as our Imo. Bruno Goncalves is a different one. Okay, so we're not going to go for him. Shortlist, where's Bruno? We got one Bruno, right? What happened to Bruno? Why isn't Bruno here? Damn it. What have I done to my save? Quick. Yeah, this is all. Okay, unless Bruno is older. Let's go here. Roscat. Carter players, Bruno. Yeah, shit. I know where his name is. When I go around the camel's ass was when his name is just here. Bruno, there we go. Bruno Goncalves. Okay. Alright, this is the Bruno. Alright, so this youngster. I don't care about work rate for defenders. Breakthrough prospect, anticipation, concentration. And he's young. And he's cheap. Okay, transfer. Yeah, we're gonna go for him. Okay, he's not that far away from our defenders, right? So he's not that bad. So we go in for cheap installment, 3 installments. We'll pay them another 2 million. Yeah, and we'll just take it to 2.1. 2. Let's suggest terms. Yeah, that's it. 2.2. I don't want to get the percentage on next year. No, we qualify for the Champions League. Yeah. We qualify for the Champions League easily, man. This is our finishing position last season. Champions League. Expected to finish top half, right? We go into Champions League on the back of a run that was quite solid towards the tail end. This is our final stream. Yeah. Really okay. I mean, I'm not unhappy. So what we're doing right now is we're strengthening our squad slowly. Yeah. So we're going to bring him on as a impact sub. That's what we're gonna do. We don't make promises we can't. Yeah, impact sub is fine, right? So I think ask for Goncalves loan back, reject. No way. He's coming straight to us. We're going to start playing him immediately. Luigi said to sign for Partenio Pay. So we got another one here coming in. So staff contracts under 18, we're not going to extend. These are all the idiots, right? Balanced personality. Balanced, driven personality. Yeah. Balanced personality. Okay, what we're going to do is go out to them. Okay, can we go? Don't offer contract. Why? Come on. Why can't I do it to all of you? Don't offer. Don't offer. Don't offer. Don't offer. Where contracts is by 30th of June. Aha. Can I just terminate? Why can't I just ask you guys to leave? Mutual termination. Terminate contract. Screw you. 14.55. Don't show the message again. I can afford it. I'm not gonna. But hey, we've been Scrooge McDucks for a few seasons, okay? We've been really Scrooge McDucks, no. All the way, no money. We had to turn things around. We had to accept all the under the table the money from all the clubs, right? We took a lot of money under the table, man. This is all this us. This is where we took over the club. Yeah, no worries. Prika said, there you go. Bye-bye, Prika. Thank you very much. Prika is gone. Gotia will be gone. Prika will be gone. So the two players are gone. So we've 2 players gone. We got 2 more coming in, right? Okay. Scouting finish on Mbai. Oh. Why is it? Okay. I mean, it's not bad. I like the fact that he's got this. Means the ball won't leave his... I like this because the ball will not often leave his feet, right? This combination is very nice. Acceleration, agility, balance. At least anything 13 and above is good. But this anticipation is fantastic. Can break offside trap in a heartbeat, man. And go and score lots of goals. Finishing is only the thing. He's another Norman Bogart. Okay, fully scout player. I want to know. Hey, we might get him. We might take him. We might take him. If I can afford it. What's this information? Senegalese cannot. Non-EU player. Non-EU we can't afford. You can see goal by corner every match. What did I do wrong? I don't know how you're defending your corners. Corner set piece, corner routine is defend the 3 places. Do you mark tall? Okay, when it comes to corners, right, it's very straightforward. Okay, guys. Corners is very simple. 1, 2, 3 are your most important positions. Then you need one play mark. Then you need one mark tall. I didn't do this one. It's a good thing you asked that question. So you let one mark tall is important, one player mark is important. I mean, you can do this as man mark as well if you wanted. Okay, but I normally don't man mark because then everybody comes too close to the line, right? Then one age of area. So this is the minimum that you should do, right? The other way of doing it is, of course, you do all this and then you put one more here, one more here, one more here, one more here. But you still have to have one player mark, one man mark all the time. So here we got one player mark. This has got it. One player mark, one mark tall. Age of area. So this is the bare bones minimum. Yeah. And then you can take one of these guys who's free and you go to put him on the line, right? Go back, you can put one more here if you wanted. Yeah. So the most important positions I normally mark. I mean, you can also do it like all of them back and just leave one guy forward. Also it's possible. Yeah. And by is Spanish. Okay, must take a look later. Our relative squad spend makes Brianza look silly. This what? Oh, they're talking about Palemo. We're still following the Palemo news. No? You receive items about future transfers of Palemo. Don't show items like this. Don't show items for this category. Yeah. We don't know about Palemo, okay? Sorry, we're unfollowing Palemo now. No more Palemo news. Okay. What's done is done. They broke our hearts. We don't want to follow their news. Sorry, bloody, we don't want to be known as stalkers. Ex-girlfriend dumps you, you still follow her Instagram and Facebook. Live with it. She doesn't want you anymore. Palemo broke my heart. I will never let them go. I was so angry, man. In real life, when I lost the job to Palemo, which was in beta, right? I was so livid. No, I was internally raging, man, for a few days. I was like, how dare they? How dare they? Don't they know who I am? What did I do for them? I got them promoted. Avoided relegation. This is their gratitude. That's my attitude. How dare they? So I like doing that when I'm playing this kind of stupid. I mean, yeah, it is a stupid game. It's a spreadsheet for. This is one of those spreadsheet games that you go into full. You go full on. I believe I'm a manager. And then sometimes you dress. I mean, I look. I do it too, right? Sometimes I'll dress up. This guy is a very good defender. Very, very good defender. He reads the game. He's a top class defender. But I'm not spending 19 million for a player, man. We don't have that kind of money lying around. Hey, Grabia Prosperi. This is another defender that I was interested in. Playing for Bari. Yeah. Okay, we can bring this guy in as well. He's only 240k. Okay, transfer. Make offer. 270k. We offer them 500k. Tell them, shut up. Take the money. Get out of my room. Because his numbers also popped up, remember? Yeah, his numbers also popped up. So squad play, especially he's Italian. Okay, so we kind of breakthrough prospect. Suggest squad player. No. You got impacts up. Okay, impacts up, then put it on loan. He doesn't know that yet. He has no clue what's waiting for him. Oh, I got a chance to play for Napoli in the Champions League. Impacts up, straight away comes to him, put on loan. Twists and turns of tales. I think this happened. Okay, come on, guys. This must happen in real life. Goncalves is coming. We got Bruno Goncalves. I mean, one of the reasons why I signed him. Hey, Chico, I'll tell you right now why I signed Bruno Goncalves. Because there's a Pedro Goncalves. There's a Bruno Goncalves. You're thinking maybe all the Goncalveses, they're all very, very talented players. You see, the name Goncalves, when I signed him. That's the real reason why I signed him. I was like, man, if he's a Goncalves, he must be good. That's the logic I use when I play Football Manager. There's no logic. I mean, this is a game, for heaven's sakes. Why can't I play like a game, man? Don't take it seriously. Have your moment. I will do this all the time just to have a good laugh. Hey, Echeverri. Wasn't there a great player called Echeverri? There was a great player called Echeverri, right, once. Echeverri, I remember, no, but this guy is a Joiner Echeverri. His name is Joiner Echeverri. Hey, this guy, I hate to laugh at names, but there was a great player called Echeverri, but his name is Joiner Echeverri. I can't take this game anymore. I can't do this, man. How am I supposed to play the game if I'm always going to be signing these kind of players? Look, watch my videos. This is how you play Football Manager. I give you a nice guide. This is the logical way of playing. Then I stream like an idiot. Echeverri was a good player. Believe it. Isn't he the guy that got shot? Wait, isn't Echeverri the guy that got killed? We don't make fun of him. If he's really that guy, I cannot make fun of him. That's terrible, no. That one, really, no. That was the one, the Colombian warlord, right? Hey, wait. What's his name? It is Echeverri. Marco Echeverri. That's not. Is it this guy? Marco Antonio Echeverri. Marco Antonio Echeverri. Is this guy? Oh no, he's not the same one, right? This is Marco Echeverri. This is the guy. Yeah, this is a Bolivian player, right? He's kind of the greatest Bolivian. Yeah, man, I was right. There's an Echeverri. He's not the Echeverri is nicknamed El Diablo. Correct. This is the guy. Echeverri. So now we got a player here in the game called Joiner Echeverri. Colombian. Oh my God, Daljit, you're not about to do something stupid. You come think about it, right? Do we sign him? Oh, please. Don't. My finger is on the trigger. Yeah, my finger is on the trigger. I go scout report first. Agent, very poor. My problems. Come on, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. He's a foreign signing. Come on. We have to resist the urge, guys. We have to resist the urge. I'm resisting the urge, okay? It's Andres Escobar was killed, correct. Oh my God. I think our save will end, you know where, in Colombia, where the final story will be the death of Chipomango Profeto, the manager. You starting to like Ruben go, hey, is that my wife? My wife. Uh-oh. My wife sending me messages. Uh-oh. Okay, I have to. Yeah. All right, my wife's sending me messages. Okay, we're gonna end this quickly, before my wife turns me into. Hey, my wife can hire hitmen. My wife has got hitman contacts. The first time when I was dating her one time, she brought me out for lunch. She brought me to this place, and then she pointed in a direction of her window. So I was like looking, I said, what are we doing here for lunch? They says, no, up there. Then she told me a story about this group of gangsters. I look at my wife, I said, what did I marry myself into, man? I was like, what did I get? Why, seriously, I cannot make, my wife got tempers. So I'm like, okay, oops. One of these days we're going to talk about wives, and how when they're girlfriends, everything is like they don't invade your space yet. You buy a house, they're still girlfriends. They might they invade slowly. They have they send their recon party out, the reconnaissance party, to see where they can take over small little places in your house when they're dating you and they're staying over. First, the underwears, the clothes, right? Makeup. Then it goes, then we get married, right? Then you design the house. I designed the house with a server room. In my own house, I have a server room, okay? So I designed my server room. So I nicely, got my tools are inside there. My racks are there. All right. I got bookshelves in my server rooms. I was very proud of my server room. I said, wow, this is nice. A lot of space. Got monitors inside there for my security cameras. So I said, this is nice. I like this. I like a work area, everything. And my wife, I designed the house. After designing the house, done. Okay. Then I got married. So my wife, I designed the kitchen. All my designs. Okay. And wife comes into the story, and then you know what happens? My server room becomes a storeroom for my wife. Slowly, my wife starts, hey, there's so much space. I can put my stuff here. Wow. The next thing you know, there's like whole cabinets going into that room. Boom, 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 boom. There's an entire area I cannot access anymore because of the bloody cabinets. Yeah, I look at my wife, I say, honey, now I can't walk in my server room anymore. You know how many things there are? Then she goes, yeah, okay. I can't get angry with her. Yes, this is what happens when you get married, man. Always, you guys, when you get married, remember this conversation I'm having with you. Yeah. It's lovely. Okay, marriage is going to be the best time of your life. I guarantee you it's the best time of your life. You're going to have so much fun when you get married. Provided you marry the right one. Hey, I married the wrong one, okay? The first time around. Trust me. It was good for a few years. Then things went south. One of my good friends married utterly the wrong one. Because the day of his wedding, right, I went to my friend and said, dude, I've got good news and bad news. We were all on this island having his after party. So I went to him. I got good news and bad news. Good news is your after party is fantastic. Then he goes, oh yeah, he was drinking a lot. Then I got bad news too. Say what? Your wife is making out with the best man. So I was like, shit. Yeah. It's crazy things, man. Serie A signings of the season. Okay, signing of the season. Another year, David Strelak was the signing of the season of the Serie A. Guys, it's official. The signing of the season came from Napoli. David Strelak. Free signing that gave them 20 goals. The second signing of the season was Tobias Saxton Anderson for 6 million, 36 appearances with an average rating of 7.31, the defender. This guy is the one I was thinking of getting as well. Luca Di Andrea from Sassuolo. He was the other signing of the season. 3.7 million, 7.0. Only scored 5 goals. Hey, times must be damn tough in Serie A. They have to be damn bad, man. Really, the signing of the season, right? None of these guys, right? It's like, all what value for money is it? 3.7. This is the definition of signing a season. Not because you score like 100 goals or 40 goals or 50 goals. This is the definition of signing of the season. Oh my goodness. This is terrible, man. Yeah, this is bad. This is so sad. Rule change for Serie A. Okay, never mind. We stop here because, as you probably know, I'm under. There's a reason why I have to stop. Haven't you noticed? There's always this coincidental reason. I get a message from the wife, and then I have to oops. I gotta go, man. So I want to thank everybody for popping on today's stream. Don't worry. Don't forget, brother. Tomorrow we're streaming again. And yes, I want to remind you guys about the challenge, the 4312. Next week we will cover the results of that 4312 challenge. Sorry about today. There's no video that went out because I had some major technical problems for the last 2 days. Yeah, I think the problems have been sorted, and we're streaming peacefully. And once again, tomorrow, I think we will start the season proper, and we shall see how we do with the new signings that come into the club. I want to thank everybody for joining me on today's show. I hope you found it useful. I hope you found it entertaining. And if you have any questions, you guys know where to find me. Once again, you guys stay safe. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.